Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gamblers Campaign for the F-16 in DCS World, and welcome to Mission 7, Wounded Hog. So on this one, the briefing is that we're just going up against a pre-planned target. We've got GPS coordinates of a ISIS warehouse, a munition warehouse, that we're going to hit. We're going to drop 2 bombs on it, one from me, one from my flight lead at different parts of the building in order to take it out. There is thick cloud cover, so we won't be able to see the target, but everything has been pre-arranged. Now things do get a fair bit more complicated, so let's jump in and see what happens.
Hog 3-1 off fuel box, United Delta. Alpha, check the shell.
Hog 3-1, Wizard, wait 1. Hog 3-1, Wizard, shell 11647
Hog 3-1, roger.
Wizard, Weasel 4-1.
Weasel 4-1, go for Wizard.
Weasel 4-1, contact Bra 3004228,000, flanking, clear.
Weasel 4-1, bandit, slaughter. Weasel 4-1, monitor.
Weasel 4-1, monitoring.
Wizard, Sting 4-1, is on station at 29,000.
Sting 4-1, Wizard, roger. Picture, single group bull, 25075, 28,000. Weasel 4-1, monitor, still vector.
Wizard, Sting 4-1, copy all.
Weasel 4-1, Wizard, raw, 32035, 28,000, bandit, turning on.
Weasel 4-1.
While we're flying here, just getting the back and forth of various other flights contacting, I do double check the coordinates here are matching what I've got on my briefing, just make sure the bomb's going to go where it should do. I do go over and check all the bomb settings. One little thing that is a little odd, the briefing calls for you to put a 1-second delay on the fuse timing. There doesn't seem to be an option there. I put it for the maximum it would go, which I believe was 450 milliseconds, so half a second, but couldn't quite get exactly as instructed, but otherwise all seems good.
Wizard, Weasel 4-1, nails, 12 o'clock, flogger.
Weasel 4-1, Wizard, roger. Weasel 4-1, Wizard, raw, 34585, 28,000, bandit, hot, commit, weapons hold.
Wizard, Weasel 4-1, commit, weapons hold.
Weasel 4-1, Wizard, raw, 34512, 28,000, bandit, hot.
Weasel 4-1, tally ho.
Weasel 4-1, Wizard, raw, 3509, 28,000, bandit, turning cold via north.
Weasel 4-1, roger, monitoring.
Wizard, Sting 4-1.
Sting 4-1, Wizard, go.
Sting 4-1, Battalion 2 Bogey, helicopters and outskirts of A-Town, engaging target with unguided rockets.
Sting 4-1, can you ID the bogeys?
Affirm, wait 1. Wizard, Sting 4-1, ID Gazelles. They broke off when we got closer and heading southwest.
Sting 4-1, Wizard, roger, monitor.
Sting 4-1, roger. Wizard, Weasel 5-1.
Weasel 5-1, Wizard, go.
Weasel 5-1 flight, checking in, inbound to Yankee 2.
Weasel 5-1, Wizard, roger. Spectre is in position at Yankee 2, block 090 to 100. Contact him on frag frequency. Texaco on station, track Kilo. Weasel 4-1 and Sting 4-1 on combat air patrol to the west.
Wizard, Weasel 5-1, copies all.
Wizard, Cowboy 3-3, off target in Yankee 1, pulse 310 for 50, available for tasking.
Cowboy 3-3, Wizard, roger. No tasking available at this time. Stand by.
Wizard, Cowboy 3-3, roger.
Weasels, let's hold here.
2.
Wizard, Weasel 5-1, switching Spectre.
Weasel 5-1, Wizard, cleared switch.
2, push button 8 on Fry. Spectre, Weasel 5-1.
Weasel 5-1, Spectre, send it.
Weasel 5-1, checking in, 2 ship of F-16s, 20 nautical miles south from Yankee 2 with 2 GBU-31 with pre-planned strike, targeting message 3 Golf.
Weasel 5-1, Spectre, stand by for update on Yankee 2.
Weasel 5-1.
Weasel 3-1, targeting message 3 Golf is valid. Armed insurgents present in and around the compound. I have 1 unmanned asset in my stack and eyes on target for BDA. You are clear to execute delivered target.
Weasel 5-1. Two, 1, stand by, fighter to fighter.
Two, ready.
Trail, shooter, GBU 3-1, egress south for 1, west for 2.
2.
Weasel 5-1 is in.
So briefing said I was supposed to go in 30 seconds after the lead, so I just start a timer and keep an eye on it, and then when it hits 30 I turn in and follow him towards the target.
Weasel 5-1 in from the south.
Weasel 5-2 in from the south.
Weasel 5-1, bomb away.
So wait until I am smack bang in the middle of the weapon employment zone, so it should be a perfect drop right on target. Drop my bomb, pickle away.
Weasel 5-2, bomb away.
But although I get hits here, I don't get any kills. And I had to check this with the attack view replay to try and find what is up here. My bomb didn't detonate, it hit precisely where it should have, but for some reason it didn't detonate. This damage here is just the splash damage of 2,000 pounds of iron smacking into the ground. I have no idea why it failed to go off. Must have messed something up in the settings. I was doing my best to copy exactly what it had in the briefing, but I've clearly done something wrong. If anyone knows what I did, please do let me know, because yeah, that was a little bit embarrassing there.
Spectre, Weasel 5-1, say BDA.
Weasel flight, stand by. The secondaries are washing out our feed, so it's probably safe to say the target is destroyed.
Spectre, Weasel 5-1, roger. Do you want us to hang around?
Weasel 5-1, Spectre. Doubt I'll have anything more for you to do in this weather.
but if you have some playtime, hold 10 miles south from Yankee 2. Vector, Weasel 5-1, Wilco. Weasels, negative effects on aim point 1. 2, let's hold above the weather 10 miles south from primary.
Spectre, Weasel 5-2, did you see where she went? 2.
Negative, Weasel 5-2.
Weasel 5-2, roger.
So yeah, the secondaries still clear up the target. Target does get destroyed. I get told off in the briefing for screwing that up. So I clearly did something wrong there. Oh well. So we start holding. Doesn't take long before flight lead gets bored and we start heading home, but then the big action does pop up.
2, don't think there'll be much use for us here. Push button 5 on pry. If the weather stays, we might as well check if we can RTB. Wizard, Weasel 5-1.
Weasel 5-1, send it to Wizard.
Wizard, do you have the weather update for Yankee 2?
Weasel 5-1, stand by 1. Weasel 5-1, Wizard, no change in the forecast for the entire sector.
Wizard, Weasel 5-1, roger, thank you. Weasel 5-1, Hog 3-1, yeah man, I'm in emergency. My left engine has failed and is disintegrating. Request your escort through the eastern country just in case I have to jump out of this. I am Cricket Bullseye 053480. Hog 3-1, Weasel 5-1, roger, we're on our way. Break. Wizard, can you copy Hog 3-1's last?
Weasel 5-1, Wizard, confirm. On to Hog 3-1, 075. Now, stand by for the
Wizard, Weasel 5-1, roger. Two, let's bring it southeast, Buster. Check us out with Spectre while I figure out who's in charge of the ROZ on Hog 3-1's route.
2. Spectre, Weasel 5-2.
Weasel 5-2, Spectre, go.
Weasel 5 flight, just received priority tasking and is checking out.
Weasel 5-2, roger. 110, roger, turning.
2 back on channel 5 on pry.
Roger. Wizard, Weasel 5-1, who owns the ROZ south from E-Town?
Weasel 5-1, stand by. Weasel 5-1, Wizard, contact Mischief X-ray on yellow 3.
Weasel 5-1, contacting Mischief X-ray on yellow 3. 2, push yellow 3 on pry.
2.
Going up that road to the west, for around 300 or 400 meters, there's a civilian car parked on the right side of it. I think it's Peugeot 106.
Mischief X-ray.
Yeah, it looks like Peugeot 106. No, I think it's a 105. Peugeot 105, yes. It looks parked next to the water tower. Then moving further west, you have the crossroads. You see there is a crossroad with Okay, west, you have the crossroad with road going north and south, and from northeast to southwest. Okay? So, yeah, crossroad, then going north to south, and then
Mischief,
from
X-ray,
northeast
this
to
is...
southwest. So, yeah, crossroad, then going north to south, and then
What is
from
this?
northeast to southwest.
I don't know, man. Maybe
yeah.
Mischief is pulling this French guy's leg and told him to report everything he sees.
So, yeah.
Maybe?
300 meters along that road leading north, there is a walled compound with olive trees growing outside. There is also a metal gate currently open, and there is a dirt road connecting it to that larger north-south one. Charlie, several people moving around the compound, unarmed as far as I can see. There is also a motorbike parked next to the main building. There is two bags hanging on the back of the bike also. Two men just exited the building. Looks like they're going towards the gate. It looks like the two guys are arguing. The two guys don't seem to be armed. I don't see the weapon. Heads up. There is a truck that turned from the main road and entered the dirt one, leaving towards the compound. One of the men is stepping outside the wall and greets the driver. Yeah, it looks like they're talking about something. The guy from the compound is gesturing towards the back of the truck. Now the driver is climbing out. They're both going towards the back. Hang on. There are two people who just got out from the back of the truck. Unarmed as far as I can tell also. I don't know what they're doing. They hang around the car, though not engaging in the conversation with the other. Oh shit, I have a problem, a small problem here, wait one.
Mischief, Weasel 5-1 is north of ROZ Thor, moving southeast to 25 Block 26, in support of Hog 5-3.
Weasel 5-1, Mischief X-ray, roger. Say situation.
Weasel 5-1 is supporting Hog 3-1 up Parallel 10. Hog 3-1 suffered a critical engine failure and is heading southwest over enemy territory. You will soon be over your ROZ. Request air assets in case Hog is forced to bail to prepare CSON.
Weasel 5-1, Mischief X-ray, copies all. I have one manned asset in my stack. Break. Coca 2-1, say your fuel.
Coca 2-1 is Tiger. 500 kilos. I mean, 11,000 pounds.
Coca 2-1, Mischief X-ray, roger. I'm assigning you to Weasel 5-1 for Hog 3-1 escort.
Chat, Senior Super Delta at Brazil 6030, diving for weather. Where do you need us?
Coca 2-1, Weasel 5-1. Take block 230 to 250. Go to Bulls 100, 60, and hold there, Buster.
Weasel 5-1, Coca 2-1, Roger. On our way to bus 100460, block 230, 250.
Mischief, Weasel 5-1, appreciate it. You don't happen to have a Pedro on you.
Weasel 5-1, negative. But I think there's one at Abu Kamal. Waypoint.
Mischief, Weasel 5-1, roger. 2-1, hop back on WizardNet and raise Hog 3-1. Get an update from him, check out what his plan is. The area he's in now is Indian territory for quite a few miles. I'll talk to Abu Kamal and work on getting a helo up, maybe some more assets in the air in case he has to bail.
Roger, Wilco. We'll report back if something new pops up with Hog.
Raj, go.
Hog 3-1, Weasel 5-2.
Weasel, Hog 3-1, go.
Hog, we're closing on your posit and have secured additional assets in case things go south. What is your situation and divert plan?
Roger, thanks. It's stable now, flying with one engine at 18,000. Wizard is checking with Hotel 3 in Iraq. We have a contingent of our Marines on the spot and we plan to divert there.
Roger that, Hog. We have a pair of French Mirages on station ready to assist you and are working on Pedro support.
Roger. Hope it won't be necessary.
Wizard, Weasel 5-2.
Weasel 5-2, Wizard, go.
Is Cowboy 3-3 still available for tasking?
Negative. He received new orders and moved to Yankee 1.
Weasel 5-2, thanks. Hog 3-1, Weasel 5 flight, visual.
Hog 3-1, roger.
Hog 3-1, Weasel saddled.
Hog 3-1.
Hog 3-1, Wizard.
Wizard, Hog 3-1, go.
We're in Hotel 3 Northwest. The runway is usable. You should be able to land there, but there's no functioning ATC and no ground crew before the repairs. We are working on getting someone from King Faisal to assess the damage and order the necessary parts to Hotel 3.
Wizard, Hog 3-1, roger.
Hog 3-1, say your situation.
Stable, for now. We punched the stores and I am on bingo profile. How far out are we from Hotel 3 Northwest?
You're 115 miles out. Flight right turn to heading 200 for Hotel 3 Northwest, say your range.
We should be able to make it, barely. Turning to 200.
1-2, Wizard just diverted Hog 3-1 to Hotel 3 Northwest. That's 115 miles.
Roger. I'm talking to our JTAC and Abu Kamal, checking if they can get helos up. It's more or less on the way to Hotel 3. How's Hog doing?
Hanging in there. Low on fuel, but they should make it.
Roger. Wait one. Let me get Coca 2-1 on WizardsNet. I'll tell them to move further down Hog's route and hold at Bulls 15550.
You check en route, Coca 2-1.
Coca 2-2.
Wizard 5-2, Coca 2-1, confirm you need us at Pulse 15550.
Coca 2-1, Weasel 5-2, A firm, Bulls 15550.
Wizard 5-2, Coca 2-1, roger. On our way. Wizard, Blackbird 3-1. Blackbird 3-1, send it. 3-1 is a pair of Aussie F-18s holding northeast from Raqqa. We have AGM 65s and GPU 12. Just heard you might need some help. Blackbird 3-1, roger. Hog 3-1 sustained engine damage and is diverting to Hotel 3. Weasel 5-1 is coordinating the effort. Yeah, Blackbird 3-1, roger. Break. Weasel 5-1, you up on this frequency?
Blackbird 3-1, Weasel 5-2. Weasel lead is on a different net. Standby 1.
Okay, send it.
We have a pair of Australian Hornets ready to assist. They're on Cry 5.
Roger, switching. What's your call sign?
Blackbird 3-1.
Blackbird 3-1, Weasel 5-1. Say your playtime.
Weasel 5-1, Blackbird 3-1, 0+40.
Roger, I need you at, way 1.
Blackbird 3-1, roger.
Okay, Blackbird 3-1, go to Bulls 14070.
Blackbird 3-1, bullseye, 14070, roger.
Blackbird 3-1, say your ETA.
12 minutes.
Roger.
Any luck with Pedro?
Negative. They have one Black Hawk at Abu Kamal, but it is not available now. Hotel 3 is not that far. If Hawk makes it past Abu Kamal, they should be fine even if he has to eject. Speaking of which, maybe they have Pedro there?
Maybe. Wizard didn't mention it though, and they said they're going to try to get the ground crew from our base to assess the damage and help with repairs.
Yeah, looking at the map, it is less than 40 miles from Hotel 3 to the border, but we still have more than 50 miles ahead of us over ISIS territory. Break, break.
Weasel, Hawk 3-1. My right engine just flamed out.
Hawk 3-1, say again your last.
My other right engine just flamed out.
Roger, can you crank it up?
Maybe. I'll try the single engine restart procedure, but we'll lose some altitude.
Weasel 5-1.
No joy, it won't start. Okay, I'll do the windmill air start, but that means a steep dive and manual reversion. If I can't get it back up, I'll have to eject.
Roger. Weasels, Hawk 3-2, stay frosty. Check your programs and heads on the swivel. Stay with Hawk 3-1.
Hawk 3-2. Here we go.
So here I just do my best to keep formation and stick with them as we go into the cloud. Visibility gets really, really bad, and we are still in combat setting here, so we don't have lights on. They do have their top formation light, which is all I can see for most of the dive. Do my best to stick with them. Don't manage it all the way, but do manage a fair amount of the way. I do completely lose track of where I am and end up stalling out here, so to try and recover, dive out through the clouds and end up finding the rest of the planes before very long at all.
6,000.
Weasels, level off. Break, Hawk 3-1. Eject, eject, eject.
Yes, it's on. I've got this.
Hawk 3-1, how high can you climb?
With remaining fuel and one engine, 8,000 tons.
Do that. Break. Weasel 5-2, Hawk 3-2, spread out. Weasel 5-2, sword ahead to the south. Hawk 3-2, sword ahead and to the north. Call out any contacts.
Weasel 5-2.
Hawk 3-2.
Weasel 5-1, Blackbird 3-1, on station, bullseye, 14070.
Blackbird, Weasel 5-1, roger.
Hawk 3-1, Wizard.
Send it for Hog 3-1.
Team Flight will confirm they will send a Chinook ground crew to Hotel 3.
Copy. Thank you, Wizard. 99, Hog 3-2, heads up. Contact tank on the crossroads 10 miles at my 1 o'clock. Hog 3-1, tally 1 Abrams. Confirmed. Looks like Abrams. Also got a tentacle, 2 trucks, and several armed people.
Weasel 5-1, tally. Break. Wizard, Weasel 5-1. Did you copy our last?
Weasel 5-1, Wizard, affirm.
This is on the Syrian side of the border. Can you check if we have any assets this far out?
Can do, Weasel 5-1, say target coordinates.
Roger, wait 1. Wizard, Weasel 5-1, coordinates for Abrams tank, north 3403.989er, east 3953.324.
Reback, north 3403.9er, east 3953.324, standby.
Roger, break. Blackbird 3-1, Weasel 5-1.
Weasel 5-1, Blackbird 3-1, go.
Did you copy that?
Hey firm, we have 65 Deltas and are ready to engage.
Roger that, Blackbird.
So I do get eyes on. Bit embarrassing, I have to look up my own mark point video to remember how to do this from the HUD, but that's what I do.
I'll be damned. An ISIS Abrams.
Yeah, likely one of those stolen by the bad guys from the Iraqis.
But do in the end manage to drop down the mark point and then slave my targeting pod to it, and so you can see this little odd formation here.
Weasel 5-1, Wizard, tank and vehicles at coordinates north 3403.989er, east 39er53.324 are a valid target. Stand by to receive the targeting message, 3 Golf.
Wizard, Weasel 5 flight will stay with Hog. Blackbird 3-1 will engage the targets.
Weasel 5-1, Blackbird 3-1, roger. Break, Wizard, Blackbird 3-1. Ready to receive targeting message, 3 Golf. Blackbird 3-1, Wizard directs targeting message, 3 Golf. AGM 65 is authorized. Target type, tank and vehicles, use flight discretion. Report results to Wizard. Wizard, Blackbird 3-1, copy. 3 Golf, AGM 65 is authorized. Use flight discretion.
Wizard, Hog 3-1, we've crossed the border with Iraq.
Hawk 3-1, Wizard, roger.
Hog 3-1, Weasel 5-1, how's your jet?
She's holding together. Fuel may be an issue. How far are we from Hotel 3?
Standby, break. Wizard, Weasel 5-1, Alpha check to Hotel 3 Northwest.
Weasel 3-1, Wizard, you're 45 miles away. Turn south and continue for 50 miles, then turn northwest for final.
Weasel 5-1, roger.
We'll make it. Turning south. Break. Wizard, Hog 3-1, confirm there is no ATC at our destination.
Hawk 3-1, Wizard confirms. We'll give you the frequency for the JTAC there. There's some debris and unusable airframes on the taxiways, remnants of the last war. You'll fill you in on the details.
Hog 3-1, roger.
Hog, Weasels will stick around until you're safely on the ground.
Appreciate it, Weasels.
Wizard, Skoka 2-1 on station at course 15550.
Coca Coca 2-1, Weasel 5-1, roger.
Hog 3-1, starting descent.
Hog 3-1 Wizard, push 304.5 for Gopher and Hotel 3.
Wizard, Hog 3-1, pushing 304.5. Thank you.
2, push 304.5. I'm going to stay on Wizard's Net for a while longer and figure out what we're going to do next. Let me know if anything happens.
2.
Gopher, this is Hog 3-1.
Hog 3-1, Gopher, reaching 5 on 5. I'll be.
Lima Charlie. Hog 3-1 is inbound from the north with critical engine failure and low fuel. I intend to approach from the southeast. What is the condition of the strip?
We pushed some of Saddam's old junk off the strip when we heard you were coming. The runway's clear, just be careful towards the end. There are 2 huge craters before the taxiways to the northernmost hangars. Be sure to turn left before them to the main apron.
Hog 3-1 copies. Any chance for having someone drive on the actual runway and check for FOD?
We've already done what we could, Hog. We also heard King Faisal's preparing a Chinook to bring some technicians and spare parts here.
Roger that, Gopher. We'll be turning to final shortly.
Roger that, sir. Good luck.
2, let's break off and hold above the airfield at 6,000 feet.
2.
Hog 3-1, Weasels will detach and have a look at that runway.
Roger, Weasel 5-1. Thanks.
2, check the runway visually for any larger debris.
2, roger. What's the word from Wizard for after Hog lands here?
Well, RTB. The weather is deteriorating anyway.
Roger.
So I was checking the runway with my targeting pod on the way in, and then just follow up with a low pass, looking along it, can't see anything there other than a plane sitting at the parking spot at the far end, but the runway is as clear as I can tell.
Hog 3-1, Gopher, visual.
Hog 3-1, roger.
There is indeed a lot of junk down there. From the second Iraq war?
Yeah, I think so. It was an important base for Saddam, so our guys captured it early on. I'm not sure where we have our troops down there now. Maybe there's still some weapons and ammos in storage there?
Yeah, probably.
Gopher, Hog 3-1 is on final. I will land first, followed by Hog 3-2.
Hey, check the parking spot at the north, west end of the runway. It's a MiG-25.
It was a MiG-25.
And just fly around and watch as the A-10 does come in.
Hog 3-1, safe on deck. Weasel 5-1, you up?
Affirm, Hog 3-1.
Thanks for your help. Appreciate it.
Our pleasure. We'll let Wizard know you've landed. Alright, Weasels fence out.
2. Fenced out.
1 fenced out. Wizard, Weasel 5-1.
Weasel 5-1, Wizard, go.
Hog 3-1 is safe on deck at Hotel 3 Northwest. Weasel 5 flight is RTB.
Weasel Weasel 5-1, Wizard, roger. Thanks for your assistance. Clear to RTB.
Then after that it is just a case of RTBing. It's not a very long flight. H3 is near to our little home base of H4, and so just nip across the way, do hit bingo fuel on the way, but plenty of fuel to land it. So yeah, that was a interesting mission, a very different mission from all the previous ones. Incidentally, during the course of recording this, I was chatting to some people on my Discord, and thanks to Borks, I have realised what the mistake I made with the bomb was. That timer wasn't in milliseconds, it was in minutes and seconds. So I didn't set the timer for 240 milliseconds, I set the bomb timer for 240 minutes 0 seconds, which is why it didn't go off. It'll go off at some point, unfortunately, and do 2,000 pounds of explosive worth of damage to the area. But yeah, so that was a bit embarrassing. That was me completely messing up there, completely misinterpreting the interface. But otherwise, yeah, the rest of the flight was mostly just following around in escort while things happened, trying to stick to an A10 in escort in formation with an F-16 is challenging enough, so it did keep me busy the whole time. The dive was definitely something interesting to try and stick with, so even though this mission was mostly just flying from A to B and listening to the comms, I actually quite enjoyed it. A lot of really good communication there, really good voice acting, and I definitely enjoyed the mission, and I was definitely tense at times, thinking that he's probably going to end up going down. Are we going to have to defend him? Is that Abrams going to get involved? What's going to happen? But yeah, nice to have a nice happy ending there, especially after last week's mission. So definitely enjoyed that. I've learned my mistake and will hopefully not be repeating that again. And I hope you all did enjoy, and hope to catch you for the next video. Until then, remember to be kind to yourselves and everyone else. Cheers.